changed the world.
Hello, and welcome back to the world of assassination and the trending contracts. And today's contract, Don't Grow Cocaine, set in Santa Fortuna. And the contract ID is up on the screen now for anyone who wishes to have a crack at it, and has been supplied to us today, courtesy of Nature UKN Pal. So, on to today's briefing. Short and sweet. Cocaine is bad for you. So, on to our targets, and today we have 5 of them, with no stipulations on how we dispatch them, or what we wear whilst we do so we have a free map. So for today's challenge, we will be starting at the coca fields, and we'll be bringing with us a hook and a silenced pistol. So right from the start and off the bat, we're going to stop stirring this pot, as that's hard work, and we're going to make our way over to the labs using the coca plants as cover. And our first target is currently on a break outside the front of the lab. So we're going to lure him around here with the fuse box on the wall here. So we're just going to turn that off, select our hook, turn the fuse box back on, and wait a short distance away. Our target will notice the fuse box and come to investigate. And when he does, we can sneak up behind him and eliminate him with our hook. So that's one target down. We're now going to shoot out the camera above the drug production hut. It's a tricky shot because it's underneath the overhang of the roof, but if you're close enough you can get it. So we're then going to retrace our steps back round to where we started, and then we're going to take out the camera just above the door on George's hut there, and then we're going to turn off and on the generator just by the drug production hut. Be aware that Jorge Franco, or George as I like to call him, will frequent this area roughly about this point, so remain crouched. So turning off the generator and turning it back on again will attract the attention of our next target. So when he comes round to investigate, we can then just throw our hook at the back of his head, just as Mr. Franco has arrived in the area. We're going to quickly hide his body in the crate provided and take his outfit. We're then going to run around the production hut and into the food preparation hut or tent, and around to the back of this area, staying in the bushes as much as possible. And then from here we're going to take out our silenced pistol and shoot the large propane cylinder in the courtyard once. That will set up another of our kills. We're then going to run into the food preparation area, which I think it is. It could be another production area. We're going to grab the propane cylinder in there and then retrace our steps back to George's hut. I was just a bit put off by the floating guard there. He just sort of morphed in out of nowhere. So once we're back at George's hut, we can progress on and take out our next target, who is the helicopter pilot in George's hut. So we're just going to turn off the air conditioning, turn it back on again, and wait in the bushes. And eventually the pilot will come out and he will investigate, and we can then put 2 in his back. He will drop a key. We are going to need that. But in the meantime, we're just going to quickly hide his body in the dumpster provided, grab the key that he dropped, and grab the propane cylinder that we dropped somewhere in these bushes. Ah, there you are. And now we're going to make our way into George's hut. As you can see, our final target over there. He takes a while. He will patrol up and down in the area, and eventually he will stop by that cylinder and have a cigarette. In the meantime, while we're waiting for that to happen, we're going to make our way into George's hut, place our propane cylinder on the table in the center of the room, and put a bullet hole in it. And now all we have to do is wait for our target to feel like he needs a cigarette, and he will be blown almost clean into that tent area. Not quite though. So that's 4 targets down. We now have a bit of a weight on our hands, as there will be some panic, and we need to then wait for Jorge Franco to make his way back to his little hut. Here he is now, and our last target's body has just been delivered as well, so we have to wait a little while before taking our final shot and eliminating Mr. Franco. So all that's left for us to do now, with our targets all eliminated, is to make good our escape, and we're going to run around by the pier area to the helicopter and off into the sunset. That will teach you for doing drugs. Drugs are bad. So we're just going to get confirmation all of our targets have been eliminated according to plan. Nobody saw us commit any crimes, and we get our silent assassin rating. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.